Goodbye. See you later. Bye, Houston.
Bye.
Have a good day at school.
Okay.
Bam! If you don't have a drone and you're a YouTuber, you need to get the DJI Spark. I love this thing. Doesn't the sky just look amazing at sunrise? So the kids are off to school this morning. The sun is peeking up through the trees back there. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I have to work an evening shift today. Houston's got a field trip at about 12:30. But we gotta get some stuff done around here first. So the other day, my buddy Luke over at MIGardener contacted me and said, hey, would you be interested in doing a MIGardener top 10 seed video? He said, I want you to go out, I want you to pick your favorite top 10 MIGardener seeds and tell the world about what they are. So, heck yeah, I'll do that, Luke. I love MIGardener seeds. You guys know I've planted MIGardener seeds for several years now. I believe this is the 3rd season. I'm not exclusive to MIGardener seeds, but he's my go-to guy because his seed packs are 99 cents. He's got some amazing quality seeds that do really well for me. So, let's get into that. So as I said, Luke over at MIGardener asked me to do a top 10 favorite MIGardener seed video. Sounds super simple until I got out here in the garden, in the greenhouse, high tunnel, magical land, place of wonder, and started going through all of my MIGardener seeds and going, well, which one's my favorite? Because I got this stack of seeds. These are all MIGardener seeds. They're awesome. They're good ones. But then I also, you know, have all of these MIGardener seeds. There's, I don't know, there's a few packs there. Although I can narrow that down to 10. And then I found all these MIGardener seeds, and there's a whole nother stack, whole nother pile. And well, then I opened another box and found these MIGardener seeds. And let's just count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38,
39, 40. 40 packs of MIGardener seeds, just what I have on hand right now. So, let's narrow it down to my top 10 favorite MIGardener seeds. Number 1. So, you guys know, well, you may not know, I always forget because I've always got so many new subscribers coming in. I'll tell you again, my wife and I and Houston love to juice. We juice a lot of greens. That's why we grow so many greens in here. Leafy greens, we put them in our juice mixed with fruit. That's what we do for breakfast so many, well, not every day, but so many days of the week. We try to do it as much as we can. So the greens in that juice are what really add up because it takes such a bulk quantity of greens to make a little bit of green juice. So I grow a lot of greens, but one of my favorite is this Bloomsdale spinach. Might not be able to tell, but I have a lot of spinach right now that's almost played out. It's been here all winter long. 2 varieties, but the main one that I planted, I had giant noble spinach and Bloomsdale, but most of it was Bloomsdale. Love me some spinach. It's awesome in my juice in the mornings. And the second, now, if you're gonna juice these, a word of caution. Okay? Detroit dark red beets. Now think about this. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna grow these beets, and they're gonna get big old red juicy beets. When you pull them out of the ground, you cut into it, it's like they're bleeding. Okay, Man, you run that through the juicer, drink it up. Just remember, you drank a whole bunch of very, very dark red juice. Just remember that. Might freak you out a little bit later on. But beets are amazing in juice. I love juicing beets. They have just that rich, earthy taste that my wife says tastes like dirt. But I love the flavor. And another awesome green. So many people grow this. Rainbow mixed Swiss chard. You talk about adding some color to your diet. That rainbow mixed Swiss chard, it's such a huge, thick, bulky green that holds a lot of water content in the stems. And everyone says you should try to eat the rainbow. Well, I try to drink the rainbow with this stuff because you get all the different colors. It's really, really good in juice. And then you can't go wrong. You'll never go wrong with a straight 8 cucumber. You know, they just grow amazingly, especially in here in the greenhouse, but even in the garden. You can plant, if you plant 6 or 7 seeds, you'll have more cucumbers than all your neighbors can eat. But like for us, when we're juicing, a cucumber is like 90% water. And in the summertime, you know, everything is cucumber melon, because a cucumber is cooling. It cools you down. Lots and lots and lots of water content in a cucumber, so we add those. We add a lot of cucumbers to our juice because it bulks up the juice. It's a vegetable, not necessarily like a sweet fruit. So vegetable juice is really, really good for you and not as sweet. Cucumbers add a lot of water content. Let's see, what else we got here juicer wise. So that was 4. Number 5 and number 6. I can't leave these out, and I did 2 varieties because, well, if you've watched my channel for very long and you're familiar with Houston, you know his favorite crop to grow is that wonderful little root crop we all know as the carrot. So number 5 and number 6 are Scarlet Nantes carrots and Little Fingers carrots. I love growing carrots. They're just an amazing crop. They're so cool because you can plant them and overwinter them in the ground, or they just last for so long in the ground. We can come out here and just pick them and eat them as we choose. And it's not like a lot of other vegetables that if you don't go pick it within a couple days, it's done. No, these things, plant them, forget about them. Well, you gotta water them and stuff. Can you guys hear that billy goat, my buck back there, banging on the barn? Sorry for the background noise. Anyways, carrots. Scarlet Nantes carrots and Little Fingers are the 2 varieties that I grow the most around here. And it's so much fun to watch a little kid like Houston come out here in the garden, grab one of those carrots and just pull a carrot out of the ground and light up with amazement, because it's like Easter eggs, you know. They're just, you go out and find them, search them. Anyways, 5 and 6 are carrots. Let's see. Then one that I couldn't leave off the list that probably would not make it on anybody else's top 10 favorite list is watermelon radishes. I am hooked on these things. They are just the, I am hooked on these things. They are just the neatest crop you'll ever see. They're not like the little red breakfast, whatever you want to call, French style radishes that are, you know, like, if they get bigger than a ping pong ball, they split and crack and get woody. And these things get huge. I mean, they're like a beet almost. But they're cool. They're so cool. Look at them. They're white on the outside, but you slice into them and they're red on the inside. So cool. So neat. And they really, really have an awesome flavor. Very few people grow these, but watermelon radishes are one of my favorite crops to grow. That was 7, so we're down to 3. And I've pretty much gone through mostly like cool season crops and early spring and some summer stuff, but it's all mostly been for juicing. So let's kind of change gears a little bit. Contender green beans. Contender green beans right here are probably the crop that got my family, well, got me hooked on gardening, got my family hooked on homegrown food. Contender green beans are the first crop that I ever canned on my own, like pressure canned. You know, grew a whole bunch of them one summer, and my wife's grandma gave us a pressure canner, and I learned how to can them, put those up. You know, and we could open a can of green beans from the store, and our kids would always just go, "Oh, I hate green beans, they're terrible." And then the first time we ever canned these, they just turned out amazing. They were so delicious. We ate that, and we probably put up 40 quarts of these that first summer, and we could open the jar, and the kids would eat them and love them. So this is probably one of the foundation crops that all of this, everything I do on my YouTube channel that has to do with gardening, was kind of built on this. Alright, the next two are old southern staples. Straight neck yellow squash. We eat this by the bucket load in the summertime. We eat a lot of squash. Straight neck summer squash is a really good variety. I don't like the little crooked ones. If you can get a straight squash, why do you want one that's got a big hook in it? I don't get it. I don't like crook neck squash. I like straight neck squash. It's just prettier. Now I do grow another variety of squash that I wish Luke would carry, and it's called Zephyr squash. I don't have any pictures or seed packets or anything with me right now, but Zephyr squash will be super tender, and it's yellow, and then the very tip of it will be like a light green color. I do like it better than this one, but this is a very good, dependable variety of squash. And then number 10, my last seed packet. I had so many things I wanted to pick, and so many other things I could have picked, obviously, because I've got 40 choices here. But I went with something that, because I grow this because not a lot of people around here see it. I don't know why. It's awesome. It's just another variety of squash, but it's a yellow pattypan squash, basically. This one's called scalloped yellow bush squash. See the little guys? They're just like a little bitty UFOs, and you go out and the plants are just covered in these little things. I was really kind of torn between this one and going with, you know, a zucchini. I didn't have any Black Beauty zucchini seed with me here. I do have some, I don't know how you say it, Kokuzel or Cocozel. I'm not sure, but it's a summer zucchini. Could have gone with that, and I've grown it some, but I wouldn't say it's in my top 10 list. If I had Black Beauty, maybe. So I went with the yellow pattypan squash. They're just super cool. Not a lot of people around here see them. When I grow them and give them away, people are like, what is this? This is so cool. I've never seen one of these. And then they eat it, and they're like, huh, that was pretty awesome. That was a really good little squash. So there you have it, guys. There's my top 10 list, my top 10 favorite, as of right now, it could change tomorrow, top 10 favorite MIGardener seeds. Like I said, I do a lot of juicing. I grow a lot of greens out here, leafy greens to put in our juice, because that saves us a ton of money versus buying little packets of spinach and stuff at the store and juice it all and it's gone. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hey, if you're not familiar with Luke at MIGardener, go check him out on YouTube. He's got an amazing channel, like well over 200,000 subscribers. Yeah. Go check him out at migardener.com/arms10. I'll leave a link to that down in the description box below. His seeds are 99 cents per packet, which is a great price. Luke is a small American company, and I say on my channel all the time that I love to support these small American companies, not big corporations. I like to support the little guy, and it's Luke and his family doing an amazing job. Luke's a young guy, but he has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to gardening. He is a very knowledgeable person. So I trust Luke. I trust his seeds. I have amazing germination. Everything works great. I've never had a problem with his seeds. So go check out Luke. That coupon code ARMS10, if you put that in on the coupon section at checkout, or use the link that's migardener.com/arms10, that'll save you an extra 10% on your order on anything. So guys, go check out Luke, and I'm gonna get to work today. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.